Thank you, sir. We now request our respected Vice Principal, Dr. Hadrataya, sir, to welcome onto the dais. And I request my friends to present sir with a bouquet and accompany him. Guys, is this what prevention? Can we all cheer up for them? Claps, please. Where is the energy of Holi? It's prevention. We invite the visionary leader who provides strategic direction and institutional excellence. Our respected director, Dr. B. Dattatreya Sharma Garu, to kindly grace the dais. I request my friends to accompany sir with a bouquet. It's our proud privilege to invite our chief guest whose presence had immense value, prestige to this occasion. We respectfully request our chief guest, Mr. Prasanna Mehel sir, to kindly grace the dais. I call my friends to escort the chief guest and take the privilege of presenting a book. We are very thankful to all our dignitaries and we are honored for this celebrating this occasion on Prevention 2025. We now come to a moment that signifies the beginning of every auspicious endeavor. The lighting of ceremonial lamp represents the dispelling of darkness and the guidance of wisdom towards success. I now respectfully request our esteemed HODs, sir, dignitaries and all the expected dignitaries here to kindly join for the Jyoti Prajwalana. Request all the staff to accompany all the faculty members, sir, PO, sir, I request you all to kindly join for the Jyoti Prajwalana.
Hi.
We also request Vishwas Committee sir to join us in lighting the lamp. Sai Kumar sir and Shravan sir, please join the Jyoti CMR sir, please join lighting
Okay, sir.
కర్మల ఉండప్పా ఈడ పెట్టా రండి సార్.
We request Vidya sir to join us on the night. With the lamp lit, may this occasion be guided by clarity of thought, excellence in action, and success in every endeavor. As we begin today's journey, let us seek divine blessing for the successful conduction of Prapanjan 2025. I now request Lahari and Sushmita to join us for the invocation.
Smarami Mahaganapati Manasa Smarami Mahaganapati Manasa Smarami Vasishtha Vamadevari Vandita Mahaganapati Manasa Smarami Vasishtha Vamadevari Vandita Mahaganapati Smarami Mahadevasutam Mahadevasutam Guru Guhanutam Mahadevasutam Guru Guhanutam Malakoti Prakasham Shantam Malakoti Prakasham Shantam Mahakavya Natakari Priyam Mahakavya Natakari Priyam Mushika Vahana Modaka Priyam Mahakavya Natakari Priyam Mushika Vahana Modaka Priyam Mahaganapati Manasa Smarami Mahaganapati.
Thank you for that serene and uplifting prayer. With the auspicious inauguration complete, I request our respected HOD Sir Dr. G. Malayadri Garu to kindly address the gathering.
Good morning to all of you. It's a warm welcome to all the students who came from various institutions within the state of Andhra Pradesh. First of all, so I would like to congratulate all the students for joining in this program. Respected today's chief guest, Prasanna Manal sir, Pitch Master, Vikas sir, our respected director, Dr. Dr. S. Sharma Garu, Vice Principal, Dr. Hazarati Garu, Dean of MBA, Dr. Dhananjay Garu, coordinator of this program, joint secretary, volunteers. So directly or indirectly, those who have participated in making the success of today's program. I thank you all the students. So my dear students, today we are going to conduct Prabhanjan 2025. The program is Prabhanjan. Prabhanjan is a movement. Prabhanjan is a brand. Prabhanjan is a creative history. So for the last 5 years, so continuously we are going to organize this national level management fest by inviting various degree colleges, various PG colleges, various MBA colleges, various universities, and we are going to gather more than the expected today program. So in this program, we are going to conduct various management activities like business skills. Second one is young manager. Third one is PowerPoint presentation, and fourth one is new business ideas, and the last one is some sport event activities to go for entertainment of the students. So starting with the business skills, we are going to end with the sport events. So at the end of the day, entertainment activities are there. So I request all the students, all the faculty from various colleges, all the volunteers, please coordinate each other, and we need to make the success of today's program, that is Prabhanjan 2025. So thank you for giving this valuable opportunity. Thank you each and every person.
Thank you, sir, for setting tone of Prabhanjan 2025. Now we kindly request Dean of MBA, Dr. Gangineni Dhananjay, sir, to address the gathering.
Good morning. I said good morning. Thank you. All of you are having a lot of energy. So, today we are conducting this Prabhanjan Management Fest. So, the main aim of this program is to develop the students' leadership skills, conflict skills, teamwork, and marketing skills, and presenting, because this Prabhanjan is a product. So all the students, they worked very hard in promoting this product. This is all done by students. They market this product, they get the sponsorships, they organize the events. In all this participation is there. So what I want to tell you is, all of you participate actively in these events. Suppose we have quiz. Well, quiz being conducted by a great quiz master, Mr. Vikyat Mutyala, who has studied in Singapore, and he is a big name in the quiz circles. So we will support about it. So I want all of you to be alive and active in this one-day festival and participate in all these activities. ఈ క్విజ్లో మీకు కొన్ని టీమ్స్ 6 టీమ్స్ షార్ట్ లిస్ట్ చేస్తారు. బట్ క్విజ్లో ఆడియన్స్ కూడా ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఆడియన్స్ ప్రైజెస్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయి. క్విజ్లో ఆడియన్స్ ప్రైజెస్, లాట్ ఆఫ్ small prizes like staplers, pens, like this we will be distributing. So those who are not selected for the finals, don't go away. You please stay in the auditorium itself. Okay? Other events they can participate, but quiz we need lot of audience, and then only the quiz will be successful. Okay? So I wish the Prapanjan a grand success. It's already a grand success by the size of the people participating in this fest. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable perspective. Now, I request our Vice Principal, Dr. Hazrat Iyer, sir, to kindly address the gathering.
Good morning to all. Respected Director Sir, Dr. B. Dattatreya Garu,
సార్
Dean
మై గన్స్
MBA, Dhananjay Sir Garu, HOD Malayatri Sir Garu, today's Chief Guest Prasanna Meher Sir and Quiz Master, and HODs and my lovely students from Narayana Engineering College and other colleges. I thank special thanks to all the sponsors for Prapanjan 25. Our management is conducts every year in engineering and MBA department this type of activities. This type of activity is the give the most interest in the teamwork and organizing skills and management skills. Every student or every participant enhance your skills in this type of events in all colleges, but NEC is organized the grand fest Prapanjan 25 in this year. Everybody utilize this facility, enjoy this day, all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for motivating us with your speech. Now we kindly request Director Dr. B. Dattatreya Sharma, sir, to address the gathering.
The Honorable Chief Guest, Sri Prasanna Meher Garu of IBM India Limited, Associate Director, and Mr. Dikshant of Quiz Master, and my learned colleagues, Professor Dhananjay, Professor Malayatri, and Professor Hazrat Iyer, and others, and our beloved student friends. Good morning to all of you, and my warm greetings to all of you on behalf of Narayana Professional Colleges on the occasion of Prapanjan 25. It is customary to conduct such kind of programs in Narayana campus, and I really appreciate the faculty and volunteers and the sponsors for taking this initiative and bringing all the students to a common platform. I hope the deliberations of this program will be quite useful for all of you. As far as the message is concerned, I used to share two examples to most of the students. Recently, a multinational company from Bangalore has shifted to Shanghai, China. And one more example, there is a campus recruitment drive, and the company has recruited the students of with average performance only, not the toppers in the class. So if you see the background of these two stories, the reason for shifting the company from Bangalore to Shanghai is the attitude of the people. It's a multinational company, and unfortunately, most of the staff working at Bangalore are Indians, and they never maintain the timings, and most of the staff misused the office timings also. with unnecessary chit-chatting, spending the computer time for their personal uses, and in spite of many cautions from the company authorities, they still continue. This really reflects the attitude of the Indian people. So finally they have decided to shift the company from India to abroad. The other aspect, the other example which I am giving is the campus recruitment drive, where the company has selected only the average students but not the toppers. The only reason for that one is the toppers have confined to only academics. They want to get 90%, 95%, 99%. They are lagging in communication skills. They could not do projects and they could not show their talent through their skill. The average students, they have done a project, and not only doing the project, they have commercialized it also. They have developed an app for local buying and selling, and they have started earning money also through that app. So the company has selected the candidates with that kind of skill. So these two examples shows the requirement of the industry. So not just the academics is not sufficient, you have to improve your skill. Maybe communication skills, maybe your soft skills, maybe your presentation skills, maybe always thinking about the development. The other example tells the requirement of change of attitude. మనము చిన్నప్పుడు వినుంటాం, మొక్కై వంగంది మానై వంగదు అని. అండ్ మన యాటిట్యూడ్లో చాలా చేంజ్ అనేది రావాల్సిన అవసరం ఉంది. మేము చూస్తుంటాం క్యాంపస్లో పిల్లల్ని, వీ ఫైండ్ ద పీపుల్ విత్ డిఫరెంట్ యాటిట్యూడ్స్. మీరు బాగా చదివే కొద్దీ మీరు ఇంకా ఒద్దికగా తయారవ్వాలి. మీరు నలుగురిలో పోతున్నప్పుడు మీరు ఎలా బిహేవ్ చేస్తున్నారు, పెద్దల పట్ల మీరు ఏ విధంగా వ్యవహరిస్తున్నారు అనేది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ థింగ్. You may get a job with your qualification and with your talent, but if you want to survive in the job or if you want to have a career in the job, your attitude plays an important role. చాలా మంచిగా మర్యాదగా మాట్లాడటము, మంచి నడవడికతో ఉండడము, పెద్దలను గౌరవించడము. అంటే నాకు తెలిసి మీరు అందరూ పెద్దల్ని గౌరవిస్తున్నారని అనుకుంటాను. అంటే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ కనీసం మీ తల్లిదండ్రులకి కనీసం నమస్కారం అన్న చెప్పారో లేదా ఈ మధ్యకాలంలో? ఎంతమంది చెప్తారండి? కాళ్ళకు నమస్కారం పెట్టగల కనీసం మర్యాదగా నాకు ట్రీట్ చేస్తున్నారో లేదా నాకు డౌట్ ఇప్పుడున్న జనరేషన్. ఓకే, సో అపార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ the skill, your qualification and your knowledge, the attitude is very, very important. So the programs of this kind provide you the opportunity to show your talent, and at the same time I once again caution you about the attitude of the students, and I hope you are going to have a very comfortable and happy session today in our campus. Thank you very much for your patient listening. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable perspectives. We now move on to a significant segment of the session, the Chief Guest Address. Before inviting our Chief Guest to address the gathering, let us briefly present his profile. Our Chief Guest, Mr. Prasanna Mehar, is a distinction holder in Mechanical Engineering and MBA University topper from Sri Venkateshwara University. With over 3 decades of professional experience, including 24 years in leadership roles at TCS and IBM. He has contributed across industries such as oil and gas, pharma, manufacturing and telecom. Currently, he leads global offerings at IBM, focusing on sales strategy, program execution, digital transformation, and AI initiatives. He has managed a 400 million portfolio and led teams over 4,500 consultants worldwide. Recognized as the project's turnaround expert, he has received several awards for leadership and customer-centric excellence. He also actively engages with universities through IBM's Executive Connected program, and beyond his professional life, is a former university-level chess player, a tennis champion, a blog writer, and a music enthusiast. So, your journey stands as a source of inspiration for aspiring managers and future leaders present here. I now respectfully invite our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Prasanna Mehar, to deliver his inaugural address.
Thank you. Good morning to all of you. First of all, thank you so much for having me here. Respected dignitaries on the dais, Dr. Dhananjay, thank you especially for inviting me. He and I go a long way. Skills is something that Dr. Dattatreya had spoken about, and I'm going to speak on skills over here about what is so very important, why the necessity of skills, how things are changing. When I say how things are changing, from the traditional skills to what you need to have as on date is what is very important. Digital era. We are talking about digital era, saying that something is going to come into the future, IT is going to come into the future, digital is in the future, but no longer. We are living in a digital era right now, which means that everything that we do, the way we live our life, is governed by digital. When I mean digital, your smartphones, your laptops, the way you interact with people, the way you interact with, say for example, you may be living in the same house, but you may just want to, chat with your father rather than calling him, right? Chat with your mother instead of just calling and then, or going to the kitchen and then talking to your mother. It's simply a chat. That's how digital has overtaken our lives. The distinction between information technology and business is no longer there. Every company that you work with is a technology company. So much so that if you are driving a car can be defined as a computer, an intelligent computer which goes from place to place, which takes you from place to place. There are at least 8 different algorithms that are running in a Tesla car or an automatic car that you're getting. Right? It's a computer which you are sitting in and you are going from one place to the other place. So, embedding information technology or the digital skills in whatever you are doing at any point in time is essential. No longer the traditional skills of making presentations, reading your textbooks and going is valid. So somehow or the other, you don't need to be a computer science student. Computer science students, they would do the coding, they would create the applications. The intelligence lies in us, management students, utilizing whatever has been developed by them into how can I put them into use. That is where the importance is. For example, some of you are going to present here in the presentation skills, right? Young Manager Award. How do you use the technology that is already there to make your life easier? Suppose, for example, you get a topic to present. How do you use the skills of writing a prompt into ChatGPT or any of the AI tools to get the material that you would be wanting to present? So the first skill is about digital fluency and AI orchestration. Everything is becoming artificial intelligence as we go forward. So much so that we in IBM are wanting to change life with AI being embedded into everything that a person does, everything that an organization does. The first skill is you need to be digitally fluent. You need to learn what AI does and how do you orchestrate. When I say orchestrate, How do you get all these applications together to utilize the way you are wanting to behave? The second most important skill is storytelling. Now when you are giving presentations, it's all about storytelling. You like good movies, right? The good movies are those which tell you a story, which have emotion, which have depth, which have laughter, which have comedy, and so on and so forth, which touches you. Data is all prevailing. When I mention about data, there is so much amount of data that is getting spit out across when you are in your everyday life. How do you use this data to tell stories? For example, if you are into marketing, a simple example of marketing is if you are a leader in a retail chain, you may be getting around 100 reports from your field, right? So for example, Ratnadeep Market or whatever it is. You get reports from all your sales staff. Now we are sitting with 100 different papers. How do you make meaning out of the data that you're getting? If you put this data back into AI and write the right prompts into AI, you will get meaningful interpretation of that particular data for you to make decisions. Companies are using this particular data analysis and data interpretation to progress from where they are right now. So it is essential that you understand data, you make meaning out of data, you put it to the right use. It is not the kind of presentation of what has happened, but how do you use that particular data to go forward, use it, and move to the next level. The second most important skill is data, storytelling, impressing your customers. The most important is about social intelligence. Dr. Dattatreya has touched upon it very, very, very neatly about how do you empathize. The most important skill in the next world or this particular world, when machines are taking over our lives, when everything is getting done by a machine, when everything is getting done by a robot, or when you call somebody, it is about a robot which is answering you rather than a human at the end of the loop who is answering you. The most important thing is about how do you empathize, how do you interact with somebody else. Those skills are extremely important. It's about respect, it's about knowing the value of somebody else who's sitting over there, and how do you develop your skills on social platform, right? So that's about the third most important skill. The fourth is about cognitive and continuous learning. After 34 years of experience, I am still learning. When I say I'm still learning, if you look at my LinkedIn profile, I do one certification at least in every quarter. When I talk about one certification, it can be a digital skill, it can be a social skill, it can be a consulting behavior skills. Our company, IBM, it mandates that every employee in the organization learns about digital, every employee learns about behavioral skills. That is how important continuous learning is. If you do not learn, you will be left behind, right? As I was talking yesterday, I was talking to your computer science students, I was talking to them about emerging trends and all that. The competition is not from a person who is sitting next to you. Your competition is out there in the market who is able to utilize whatever are the skills that are available at any point in time. For example, I was interacting with students in St. Peter's School in Hyderabad. 9th standard students. And we have these presentations to be made today about how do you present yourself, how to create more ideas, how to bring new ideas to life. Believe me, the 9th standard students I found them much better than the people who are working with me in my organization. The smartness of a person is about utilizing whatever is available to put them, to source them, to put them to an idea which you can change lives. You can impress upon your people. So that's the most important skill about continuous learning. So finally, I would want to say that the digital era doesn't ask you to be a robot, right? It asks you to be more human. as a human, how you are interacting with people, how are you utilizing whatever is available with you at any point in time to move forward. Future of business is not digital, it is just human-led and taking it forward. If you look at companies like Amazon, it started off as a book reading company, as Kindle. I don't know how many of you know what Amazon was doing earlier. It was about publishing books on the net. Now what is Amazon as a company? It's a bank. You put your money, you interact with bank. It's a social platform. It's a digital platform for selling your goods, buying and selling your goods. It's a platform for booking your tickets. It's a platform for flights. It's a platform for doing everything. Amazon has become such a, Amazon is not a physical company, it's a digital company. Right? You create a platform and through the platform all these sellers and buyers